And if you have ever inflated a board to 15 psi and then accidentally realized you left the valve down when you take the hose off, you will forever have a mini heart attack every time you take a hose off in the future. I'm going to show you how to inflate your paddleboard with the hand pump that it comes with. This is a single cylinder hand pump. I also have a double cylinder hand pump. This is the kind that comes with our red paddle boards. It is also an upgrade that you can do. It does pump up a board about twice as fast because it does have 2 cylinders. But this is typically the one that it comes with. You're going to attach your hose, and at the very end of the hose there is a special attachment. So you do have to make sure you have the right attachment for a paddleboard. And then at the back of the board, normally they're at the back of the board, sometimes they're at the front, you have a valve. So you're going to take your valve cap off, and then you have, the valve has 2 positions. So it has an up position and a down position. It's kind of like a soap dispenser. So if you push it and turn it, it'll stay down. Push it and turn it again, it'll pop back up. So you want it in the up position anytime that you inflate it, because if it's down and you take your hose off after doing lots of work getting it inflated, you're going to lose all the air that you worked really hard for. So make sure that that valve is in the up position before you start. And then we're just going to attach our hose onto the valve. Make sure that it's nice and secure, and then you can start to pump. These do have 2, it has a single action and a double action. So right now it's faced towards, well, it's faced towards the single, but you want it faced towards the double. So you want to start with the double action, and then once it gets really hard to pump, probably around 5 or 6 psi, you're going to swap it over to the single action, and then you're going to be able to get it all the way up to 15 psi. Most pumps have a little switch. Sometimes it looks different. So on my double cylinder here, it is like a little piece that comes out. So you want it out after that 5 or 6 psi, but you want it in at the very beginning when you're first inflating it, because it's going to cause air to go in when you pull up and push down versus just one direction. So we're going to start inflating. Done!
10 minutes?
Yes!
10 minutes?
Check this.
That...
Alright, so now I'm at 15 psi. 15 is the recommended for almost every paddleboard out there. I don't know any that you should go lower than 15 psi. If you do, it's definitely going to bow in the middle, it's going to drag on the water, and it's not going to be as fun to ride. So make sure that you get it to 15 psi. It will definitely be a better ride. So you will know it's at 15 psi because your pump should have a gauge on it. You'll be able to read that it's at 15 psi. Also, when you squish the board, you should not be able to indent it with your thumb. It should be rock solid. So now I'm going to take off the hose, and if you have ever inflated a board to 15 psi and then accidentally realized you left the valve down when you take the hose off, you will forever have a mini heart attack every time you take a hose off in the future. So I have done that, so I'm going to have a mini heart attack really quick. Nope, good, we're good. The valve is up. That's wonderful. Okay, so now I can put the valve cap back on, and I can go paddleboarding. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to show you also how to deflate the board. With that, you're just going to push down on the valve. If you push down and turn, and then I just like to lay on it. I don't know if you can hear me. Just like an air mattress. Works the same. So we're going to make sure that that's clipped in nice and tight. Why am I pumping up an inflated board? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
It's fine. So this... No, that's not fine.